is up, guys? Oh, snap. Today, we are putting a new shift box in the Corrado. There's a B&M short shifter in the car, and it's just super floppy. So if we go into third, you can see in gear. That is in gear right now. It's hard to believe, I know, because right here is neutral. In gear, it's just absolutely awful. Like, I don't know if there's bushings or what's going on in there, but it's so bad. Like, you can see in fifth, like, it is so bad. Kind of got used to it because it's been like this for so long, but you're just absolutely swimming through the gears, so you can't shift fast. So we're gonna take that apart. I'm not sure yet if we're gonna keep the B&M short shifter. It's kind of sweet because from factory, you can definitely tell that the throw is longer, but overall, it's part of the car. It's kind of cool. It takes it back. You know, it kind of has the feeling of the older car, which, I don't know, I like to keep things kind of factory. With this one here, yeah, you can see how long that is. It's crazy long, but at least you can feel here that it's so much tighter. I mean, obviously it's not hooked up. Even so, it's not near as wide as the other one is. I'm gonna pull that shift box out of the car and we're gonna check it out. I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of use all the best bushings, and we'll decide if which shifter I'm gonna put in there. And we'll just kind of make one good one for now. Maybe I'll do bushings later, but at least for now, at least I can drive it. Got some extra time at home right now, so I just want to get a decent setup in here, and we'll see what happens with that. One really big reason that I want to do this is because I'm really hoping to do some drag racing with the car as soon as this quarantine thing is done. So that's why right now it's kind of a rush. Want to get this done ASAP. So we'll get started. I've never put one of these shifter boxes in, so we'll see how it goes. I'm told yeah, it's pretty much all out the bottom. You can't do anything from the top, really. We're gonna have to drop the exhaust, all the shields, and we'll see how this goes. Could be a little interesting, but we're gonna have some fun, and I'll show you guys what this is like. I just got the exhaust off here. Actually came off real sweet. These V-bands are awesome. It was really easy actually get them off. There's like no rust. Just popped the nuts off and the exhaust came right out. It was really sweet. I think right here's the shift box is right in there. I guess we'll find out here shortly, but I was just thinking, you know what? If we have the exhaust off, I wonder how this thing would sound like this right now, which, let's be honest, the car has no mufflers and it's pretty much already a wide open exhaust, so I still wonder. Pretty much now it's an open downpipe, so gotta quick fire it up to see how it's gonna sound. Wow, it's like super gargly. Yep, definitely want to keep the exhaust on. That sounds rather awful. Kind of fun, but rather awful. All right, we'll keep going here. Get them shields down and get that shift box out. And this thing looks sweet. Not sure why it's so bad, so I guess we'll figure that out soon. Got the two front 13 millimeters out to get the shields down. We'll get the back ones out here shortly, but first we're gonna go up to the top and take that all apart so it's ready to drop down once those are out. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, we got the shift box on the floor. That was actually a lot easier than I figured it was gonna be. All there was up here, there wasn't even any bolts holding it in there, just plopped right out. And on the shift knob there, this is a Riger illuminated one. So all it is the two Allen bolts on each side there. And yeah, it came right apart. So that was actually super simple. So now all we have yet is the shift cables up front here, which go on the transmission. So you could do it without moving all this, but it's just gonna be tight. And I've been wanting to polish that pipe there in the intercooler here anyhow. So we're just gonna pull that all apart, make sure I can do that right, and then we're gonna pull the old box out, and yeah, we'll put it beside the this other one I got here, and we'll start comparing and decide how we're gonna go on from there. Alrighty guys, as you can see, a beautiful evening here in Pennsylvania. So it's actually a few days after I started videoing this video, ran into some problems. So originally when it was in the Corrado, I was like, the side to side was so bad, like the whole shifter was kind of trash, but the side to side was driving me crazy. It made it really hard to shift. So I was like, I'm just gonna figure this out. I figured it was like totally like something was broken, like it was so bad. But it turns out this was not actually the case. So I'm not actually gonna put the shifter box that I had gotten in, because this shift box actually, you can tell it actually was replaced already, and it's super clean, and you can tell someone went over it. Turns out I couldn't figure out what was going on at first, but inside of here there's a little metal ball, and that's what right there, you got all that play. It doesn't seem like much, but inside the car, that's all play there, and it feels rather tremendous when it's in there. So we're gonna go over this, but we're gonna replace that. There's a cap that goes there. The rest of them are a little bit loose, but nothing too bad. So originally when I started looking at this project, I got the other box because people were like, you cannot get shifter bushing kits for these cars. But I was like, wait, so the Mark III VR6 and the G60 both would share the O2A. I know the shifter boxes are a little bit different on the Mark IIIs, don't get me wrong, but overall I started looking at the kits, and the bushing sets look exactly the same. So I'm not sure, I just ordered one off Eurotuner. Actually should be here like tomorrow. So I'll show you guys how that looks, but the picture most importantly has that cap. That's what I need. So, and it's a $30 bushing kit, which isn't bad, and the rest of it looks like it matches up pretty good. So if I can replace half the bushing, specifically that one with the cap, that should be sweet. So I'll let you guys know. Next video, we're gonna go over that, all of that. I didn't really know what I was looking for exactly here, so that's why I kind of stalled here. But I also realized that on the shift tower, there's actually a little plastic piece that holds the shift cable on, and that's actually busted. So that's part of my problem too, because the cable was actually sliding on there a little bit. So yeah, finding more problems here, finally getting it figured out, because yeah, I didn't really know what I was doing. But we got parts coming. I actually got a grooving, like the short throw. It's a little metal piece instead of having the plastic thing that the cable hooks on. It's like a slightly shorter one, and it's metal from grooving. So I found one on eBay that's used for a good deal, so we're gonna slap that in there too, and I'm really excited to see how this turns out. So yeah, hopefully in the next few days all my parts will be here, and I'll go over more detailed and show you guys exactly how everything here works, and we'll get this all together and we'll see how this works. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you guys next time. We'll get a detailed explanation of everything on how these shifters work. Thanks for watching. Peace.